Good morning. It's 5:39 and I'm starting my way. We are trying to hitch or get a ride from the ferry to a place called VVR that leaves at 9:45. I have about 8-ish miles to make. Ooh, I'm already out of breath. I just went up a little hill. I'm heading out before Bougie because when he really wants to, he gets really fast. So, and he wasn't ready yet. Boss Bay and Bird Call didn't show up again. I'm really sad about that. I miss them. I hope they're okay. I hope everything is all right. And I'm sure we'll see them at some point. The good thing for you guys is you get to see their video and see what's going on. I don't know what the heck's going on. I did add them to my Garmin, but I added the phone number to the Garmin. So when I texted from my Garmin, it probably just went to her normal cell number, not to her Garmin. It's kind of weird how Garmin's setup is not smart sometimes. So I think I needed to know the Garmin address in order to actually Garmin message them. I don't know. We'll figure it out once we eventually meet up again. So anyway, let's get this day started with a bunch of rocks, just in case you were wondering. River Crossin. So we're at the Bear Ridge Trailhead, which is another way you could go to VVR, but the ferry doesn't go from that part. So I have to hike another 5.6 miles to get to, and stay on the PCT, you know, because if you took this way, you don't have the ferry option. So you can't take the ferry back because the ferry takes you 5.6 miles ahead, which means if I took this way, I would miss 5.6 miles of the PCT. Anywho, I'm gonna keep walking. Okay, I'm at the intersection to take the Blue Blaze to VVR. I could walk all the way to VVR, or I'm just gonna walk to the ferry, which is what I'm gonna do. It's kind of like 8:45. I have until 9:45 to make it there for another 1 point some miles. Gonna make it happen. Hope to see Bougie there. All right, Edison Ferry Landing. Whee! Trying to figure out where the ferry comes to. This would make the most sense. I think I'm right. Look at him with his face net.
Yep.
Hikers got mosquitoes by the hundreds. It's misunderstanding or you guys go out, maybe you can leave a sign. We might have to do that.
Over easy, please. And we took the.
Hello. Look at this. This is called the hangover. Ooh. So I'm here at the VVR just charging stuff and trying to upload videos, which is actually quite difficult, and the connection's not that great. And of course it's windy right now, so I hope you can hear me. But I'm going through the fields. I haven't seen Boss Bay and Bird Call in 2 days. I can't even express the feeling. I miss them. I'm anxious today. I never listen to anything while hiking. I usually just listen to the nature. This morning I had to listen to music. I can't concentrate. Like, I would have to say I'm heartbroken. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't understand where they are. I can't get a hold of them. I'm nervous. I miss them. Bougie and I have stuck to the plan that we've had just in case they wanted to meet with us. And they're not here, so of course it's like, why are they not coming? And it's not like in a blaming way, but like in a like I'm heartbroken kind of way. It's so weird. So I've been downloading a lot of music because I guess I'm just gonna have to listen to all this music, and hopefully we catch up to them over the next few days. We don't anticipate they will come here. They'll probably keep moving, and if they're behind us, then Bougie and I can catch up. So that's how I feel. It's a weird feeling. I don't know what to say. It's so strange. It's safe to say my heart is complete. They made it. I'm so happy. How was your burger? It was good, huh? Yeah, it was. Look at that. It's gone. He's eating Boss Bay's fries now.
She gave them to me legally.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds like a... Okay.
Down to the resort? Okay. Every half hour, for sure.
Okay, so we're walking back to the ferry with my whole team. Actually, have this time we walking to the ferry. We're in a different boat this time.
I get to look at you. Next couple of years, because my plan is to take some to the beach, having dinner, and then by 6.
Okay, so we are going back on the Blue Blaze, which is 1.4 back to the PCT. And then we're gonna decide if we want to camp right there or hike a little bit more up the hill to make the pass tomorrow easier. But I think we're all tired. Maybe we'll just camp. We'll see.
On the trail.
Nothing better than to know that they're right behind me. Back on the PCT, y'all.
Sweet.
With the people I love, y'all. River Crossin.
Of course, the mosquitoes are sucking my blood as I walk across.
Bloodsuckers.
Yeah, I missed you.
Getting some water for camp. Come down there. All right, so the end of the day. I have to do an outro because today was an all kind of crazy emotional day for me, and it ended up really happy, and I'll tell you how. So I never listen to music on the trail ever, really. I mean, like maybe once or twice on the AT, but I really don't listen to music. I listen mostly just to the nature. I'm a little bit sensitive to a lot of sounds. Like I don't really like the raging river. It really gives me a headache, and it gave me a headache on Paiute Pass. So I'm not really a fan of really crazy loud noises, which is funny because I'm a ballroom dancer, and I think maybe that's why. Like I hear a lot of music at work, so I don't really listen to a lot of music. But the fact that I hadn't heard from Boss Bay and Bird Call really disturbed me. And this morning I was just listening to the 4 songs that I had on my phone on repeat, because when I listened to the music I wasn't able to think about anything. I was able just to like sing the song and concentrate on that. So I listened to music, and then I was like, okay, when I get to VVR I'm just gonna download a lot of music because I won't be able to really think. And then of course we got to VVR and I told you all how I felt. It's really a weird feeling, you know, like my heart seems to be opening up. On the AT, I feel I was very, obviously I wanted to do everything my way or the highway. And so I don't know if I had really the emotional capacity to kind of open up my heart, but on this trail, I really seem to, well, I hope to at least embrace the people around me. And the fact that Boss Bay and Bird Call were gone, that really was like a piece of me was missing. And that kind of started out with like Somewhere too, because Somewhere was part of our group, and when she decided to go solo, that really took a piece of me. And I was very upset. But you know, I understand, she is a lone wolf, so that's what she has to do. Anyway, so I got Boss Bay and Bird Call back, and everything seemed so perfect. And then we got to this campsite, and guess who's here? Somewhere. So for tonight, I have everybody here, and I am the happiest human being that you could ever imagine. Now I know Somewhere's gonna probably skedaddle or whatever the word is again. So, which is fine. I understand. Now the other thing is, Bougie, it has to go to a wedding very soon. And so he also is not planning to through hike, which means he would leave end of July anyway. And he's a part of my family as well, you know, he's a part of me. So it's something I don't look forward to, and even worse, he's probably going to move ahead in 2 days. Why? Because the other 2 need a break, they need a 0, and I definitely want to, you know, because Bougie's leaving for the wedding, I want to probably stick with them. And so he's gonna go ahead, so that way he gets 2 days of a head start, so that when he's gone for the 5 days, he only has 3 days to catch up. I don't really know how that works, but I'm not gonna see him for like 2 weeks. So anywho, today was a hard day emotionally. Not really hard when it comes to the terrain, but it was definitely hard. But everything works out as this, and you see I wrote here que sera sera. I researched what it means whatever will be, right? But it's not an actual real language, so which is kind of interesting, kind of cool. So yeah, so I really had to remind myself what will be, and everything went the way it went. So have a good night. I'm gonna enjoy my little trampoline, but there's mosquitoes everywhere, so probably I have to enjoy them while I'm sitting in my tent. There's Bougie.
Hey.
There are Boss Bay and Bird Call in their tent. And Somewhere's tent right over there. This is really bad news. No bueno.